Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them microphone, dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Everybody out there listening to me, put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Ooh, Steve Harvey. Get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Why don't you join in with me? If you're with me, help me say, turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. 5 things that I know successful people have to do. To be successful, the principles are the same. You can apply it to anything. You know, if you want to be happily married, you know, whatever it is, the principles of success are the same. There are a series of things that you have to do. You cannot skip the steps of success. If you do, you're going to have to go back and step on them anyway. So here's a part, man, that I want you all to understand about me and about how to look at it. You know, you cannot underestimate faith and prayer. You just can't. You cannot underestimate the power of faith and the power of prayer. See, for me, this is just for me now. This ain't in the scripture nowhere. This is just something I discovered. What prayer did for me was it tied me to my Creator. It gave me a sense, and I'm describing it this way, but I'm telling you it's deeper than this. But it gave me a sense that I wasn't alone. And in actuality, I wasn't. But prayer helped connect me to the power source that was available to me to get through, get around, or get over whatever it was that was in the way. Whether it was just a period I had to go through of hard work, it had a period I had to go through to learn some lessons, some periods I had to go through from having to pay for some of the mistakes I've made, whatever the case may be. Prayer gave me a decided advantage, especially over my enemies. Now, the majority of people in my life that were my enemies, I didn't want them to be my enemies. Make no mistake about this. But through the thing called life, some things went down, some things happened from here and there and went over here and over that way, and a person became my enemy. The majority of enemies I had came out of nowhere. I have no reason to even see why they are my enemies. But, you know, life goes on, man. It happens from time to time. Some people just won't let it go. See, some people in their quest to do something to you or to make you pay, they just won't let it go. Well, it may cause you some discomfort, and some of it may be lies about you and all of this and all of that, but that can't prohibit you from going forward. So what I'm saying is, prayer gave me the strength, wisdom, understanding, and courage to either go through it, go around it, or go over it. But it happened. I do not know how I could have made it without faith and without prayer. Something would have got me. YouTube would have got me. The bloggers would have got me. My partners that I grew up with that used to laugh behind my back, they would have got me. My friend that went over my mother's house one time and told her, you know what Steve's problem is? He out there telling them jokes. He just lazy. He don't want to work. That would have got me. They didn't know. I ain't really mad at them because they was just, all they was doing was basing their conversations and passing judgment based on what they knew, based on what they believed. They didn't believe I was going to make it. But that's them, though. If it was not for faith, which is the belief in things that you cannot see, I wouldn't have made it. Because I would have listened to everybody else who didn't see me getting here and went along with it. And then prayer, oh my goodness, man. How many times has prayer bailed me out? Prayer has bailed me out. Prayer still bailing me out. Tell you the truth, man. Quiet as it's kept. Prayer, that connection to your Heavenly Father, that connection to your Creator, that connection to that source of power and inspiration, that connection of never feeling that you're alone. You know, I was watching Bishop Jakes on TV yesterday, and it was a repeat. And one of the things he was talking about, well, let me just get to the gist of it. I was going through a portion of my life, and I went through it for some years, y'all. I had gotten myself into a jam that lasted for years. I'm telling you, for years, with some serious consequences to follow, for years. And I was so busy looking at where I was at. I was sulking sometimes, man. I'd get on the radio, man, I'd be just done. I was sulking. My spirit had gotten low. I had gotten tired of the fight. And I would come on some mornings, man, and I would try not to let on, but I was hurting. Because I had been in it for years, man. I had been in this thing for years. And one thing I was doing, I was so busy looking at where I was at. And when I was watching Bishop Jakes, he preached this sermon. He was talking about so busy looking at where you at that you don't even realize that God has been with you the entire time. And you know what, man, just yesterday I heard this. And I text Bishop Jakes, and I thanked him because it was an old message, I could tell. And I text him up and I said, man, thank you so much. I was just watching you on TV. And you told me, man, something that I'll always remember, that whatever you're going through, that he's there with you the whole time. But see, sometimes when you're so busy looking at where you at, you don't even notice where he is. And see, sometimes, man, that helped me. And that's going to help me in the future to realize that what I'm going through, that he's there with me. And he gonna protect me. And he ain't gonna let my enemies overcome me. And he ain't gonna let nobody overtake me. And he ain't gonna let me go under, because he's there. It's just you can't be so busy looking at where you at that you don't take notice of where he at. God is always there. He's always available. And the best way to tap into that and know it is you got to pray. Prayer has changed my life. Prayer can change your life. You can become something if you just pray.
You're listening
to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is upon us. The Steve Harvey Morning Show is here alive and well in vivid, all living color. I am the one and only himself. We are here to entertain, uplift, educate, and provide moments of levity. Mostly ignorance, though. And I will be that today. I give you my word, ladies and gentlemen. Here I go. But before I go, let me introduce you to the all-star cast. Shirley Strawberry.
Please be ignorant today. Embarrass me, Steve Harvey. Good morning.
Carla Farrell.
Yeah, be ignorant. It's summertime and stuff.
Thank you. Junior.
Just make it a promise, huh? Just promise.
Junior, you can help.
I'm going to help.
You could
Trust
be
me.
right there.
Ooh. How y'all doing this morning, man? How you doing, huh?
Oh, man, I'm good. You know, just hanging in there, man.
Yes.
Getting ready. Today is my tournament.
Tell us
Bears
about it.
Best.
Steve.
Golf tournament out at Bears Best today and tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's just going to be nice. Get on out there and get it done.
It's a fundraiser
Yeah.
for the foundation.
Fundraiser for the foundation. Gonna have a lot of good brothers coming out there. We have a good time.
Excuse me, that line again. We have a lot of single, beautiful ladies that listen to the show. Say that again now.
A lot of good brothers will be out there playing golf. Nice place to meet upwardly mobile thinking men at golf courses. Just something
throw
to
that out
say.
there.
But I've said that to a certain member of this show, and she don't listen. So I'm through explaining it because she hard-headed.
At all. We have
You
tried.
through with matchmaking for
Yes.
her.
We have
Man,
tried.
I'm about almost done. I can't try no harder.
I just had to thump her upside her head. That's how bad it got.
Yeah. So
All good though. It's a wonderful
Yeah.
cause as always, Steve. You guys always have a great fun and camaraderie.
yeah, it's great. The Wednesday is sold out
Okay.
completely. No more slots. You know, it was sold out before. So we added today. So we go out there today. It's supposed to be raining, but you know, it's okay.
And then you
We
make
go out
money
there.
and you put it in your foundation and it helps for you to mentor.
Well, we got
young
cigars
men.
and bourbon, so whatever.
You down with the cause or whatever,
Yeah.
but you
Well,
excited
yes.
about the cigar
I'm
and
gonna
the
make
bourbon.
well, you know, the little kids ain't gonna be out there, so you know.
Well, I'm coming.
What year is this, Steve? Because you've been doing your golf tournament every year for how long now?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know how many years.
It's been a minute though, a long time. 'Cause
Yeah, I mean we've been doing
you
it for
did
a
it
while.
in Los
now.
Angeles for
Yeah,
many
it's
years.
been going on
and-
for what?
Yeah.
Close to 20.
Wow.
I would say so.
Yeah.
Close to 20.
Yeah.
Sure. That's awesome,
Close
Steve.
to it.
Constantly giving back over 20 years.
Yeah, man.
Trying to
Man.
be relevant.
You are.
That's
that.
all I really ask God for. I don't ask for money or fame. I just want to be relevant. I want to be significant and try to change and help as many young people as I can. Few adults along the way, you know, if they're willing to listen, but mostly I've dedicated a large part of what I do to the uplift and edification of young people.
Purpose. All right. All right, Steve, thank you. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, it is time for Ask the CLO. Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, guys, time now for Ask the CLO. Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey is here. This one, CLO, is from Irma in Stamford, Connecticut. She says, I'm in my mid-50s and I've been dating a man that's my age. He is active on social media and takes lots of pictures with women. He said he loves meeting people and that's it. There's no romantic involvement with the women. I have no idea if that's true or not, so I've asked him to stop posting the pictures if he wants to continue to date me. Instead of removing the images, he blocked me from his Facebook page. Is this a deal breaker? Oh, wow. You got
What
blocked?
50-year-old man just love meeting people?
Yeah.
For what?
You
We
already
are
have a group of
men. We
friends.
don't do anything without reason. We do nothing. Listen to me. I don't care what man it is. We don't do nothing without a reason. I love meeting people. For what? Now, it's cool to love meeting people, but you got to meet them for a reason.
Right.
The hell I'm
right.
going to be meeting a lot of people for unless I want something. Man, please.
Yeah.
And it's just women.
Right. And so to answer her question, Steve, it should be a deal breaker, right? Because
He done blocked
her.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means he not finna stop for you, so he ain't changing for you.
Yeah, you don't mean that much to him, Irma, unfortunately. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. This one's from Dallas. That is the name. Dallas is an iHeartRadio app listener. Dallas says, my girlfriend and I broke up last week over some money I owed her, and she embarrassed me so badly. I repair computers for a living, and I've been having problems with my sciatic nerve. So I take muscle relaxers for the pain. The pills mess with my libido, and I can't go to work while I'm taking them. So I couldn't have sex or pay my girl back. She sent a group text to our friends calling me Mr. Microsoft. Whoa.
Oh,
which implied that it is small and it doesn't work properly. Can I recover from this?
Not in this circle of people.
Find some new friends.
Unless you change your name to Hard Drive.
Yes, I love it. I love
That's
it,
about
Steve.
all you could do, homie.
I love it.
You got to get
All
a
right,
new
CLO.
nickname and a Facebook page started up called Hard Drive.
Hard drive.
And that's it. And you could put that out there before the Microsoft thing hits.
Mr. Microsoft.
Wow.
So mean.
That's way below the
but
belt.
if you gonna stank them, stank them.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what he was
Junior.
talking about. This what he got, a sciatic, what kind of nerve?
You know that sciatic nerve?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, I've heard of people that have
And
it.
you got to take a pill for it, and it makes you
Muscle relaxers, yeah.
muscle relax. Well, you can't. That's the one muscle you can't relax.
Okay.
And I'm just telling you.
We get the point.
Yeah, we gonna stop taking this here. You got give me some Vicodin. Give me something else, dog. But we're not finna take muscle relaxer.
I love your answer for hard drive. I love it.
All right.
All right, yeah, that's how you can recover from it, Dallas. All right, moving on. Francis in Smyrna, Georgia says, I'm 67 years old and my daughter and her son moved in with me after they had a small house fire.
Okay, now this is a guy.
No, Francis is a woman.
She's 67.
I believe, yeah.
Go ahead.
I think it was my grandson's fault, but I don't think my daughter suspects anything is wrong with him. I've been losing sleep since they've been staying with me because my grandson is up all night. He's 14, so his mom allows him to cook and be independent. How do I tell my daughter that her son might need to be evaluated? Whoa.
Baby, you need to get him checked out.
That's all
How she tells
say.
him, just like,
Well, you need to, you got to talk like old
sugarcoating
people.
it.
Baby, you need to take him down there and get somebody to see about him. Now we're going to start with prayer, but if that don't work, we got to get him down to a hospital. Because he done set your house on fire.
Yeah.
And he finna burn this house down because his ass can't cook it in there cooking all types of night. And that's probably how he burnt your damn house down.
Yeah.
I mean,
But I can't get no sleep because he up worrying me.
that ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
Stand
Yeah.
in that kitchen.
Yeah.
I'd ease up on him at night if I was Francis. What you doing in here? Every time you see him in the kitchen, walk up behind him and go, let me hold $20.
Not the mean.
Yeah.
Let me hold $20.
Walk up behind him and say, what up?
Too much.
Let me hold $20. If you say that to a 14-year-old, you throw his ass into something.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just gotta. I mean, CLO. She's just gotta tell her daughter her daughter point blank that her son needs
Yeah,
help.
we got to get him checked
Yeah.
out.
Seriously, because you
And
don't
no
want another
cooking.
disaster to happen and go to bed at night.
Yeah, what is it?
What 14-year-old kid is allowed
Well,
to
the
just
boy,
stay up?
first of all, he ain't disciplined.
Exactly.
She letting him run amok, and that's what's wrong. No discipline.
Yeah.
Staying up all night. I mean, I guess it's summertime, but he need practice. He need to be in stuff.
Yeah, but his mom allows him to cook and be independent.
I don't
No.
give a damn if it was
You need
summertime. I
structure.
had to go to bed.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
need
at some
structure. Yes.
Could just stay
Absolutely.
up. That TV off in there. You ain't paying for nothing.
Exactly. Cut those lights out. Get into bed. That is right.
What you standing in the refrigerator for? You ain't bought nothing in there.
Drinking out of the milk carton.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving on. Ruth Ann in Chicago says, I am recently divorced and my ex-husband is about to get remarried. His mom and I are best friends and we go to the casino together often. I babysat all of his sister's children, so we've been a close-knit family for over 20 years. But that will all change soon. My ex-husband told his family members that I'm off limits now and they need to get used to his new wife. They're not happy about it, neither am I. And do we have to respect his wishes?
Well, they do. You might not. But you ain't finna be running with my mama.
Thank you. Coming up next, I guess Junior's in for the nephew with Run That Prank Back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour, Miss Ann is standing by with today's national news. We'll do our Tell Me Something Good Black Girl news. That's worth waiting for right there. Yeah. Plus, we'll tell you all about the Black Coalition Against COVID-19 special called Making It Plain Town Hall meeting tonight. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour. But right now, Junior is in for the nephew with Run That Prank Back. What you got, Junior?
Zoom golly golly.
Okay.
That's it.
Zoom golly, golly,
Zoom golly golly.
Okay.
Come on, run it, cat.
Hello?
Hey, I'm trying to reach Ty. Ty, is that your name, Ty?
Yeah, my name is Sal. Who is this?
Hey, this Kennedy, man. You can call me Ken, but this Kennedy. You work with my wife, with my wife Catrice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I work with Catrice, man. I've been working with her for years, man. What's going on?
Okay, hey, what's up, bro? I can't remember if I met you before, Ty, or not. I ain't sure. But I seen your face. Y'all be the job. Y'all be doing this this Zoom thing, right?
Yeah, we do Zoom for conference calls, man. What's going on? What's up?
Okay, so let's hear me out, man. So this what's going on. I noticed, I passed by the office, my wife in there doing the Zoom thing, and I see, all these people on there, and y'all doing I guess y'all doing the conference call or whatever. But
Yeah, right.
when I look closer, but when I look closer, it seemed like when my lady talking, when my wife talking, seemed like you over there touching yourself, winking your eye,
Whoa.
Like you trying to make passes at her, give her a hint or something. I don't know what the going on, if you trying to throw her some sign language or something, but all this Zoom golly bullshit, this here gotta stop, dog.
Wait. First off, man, you got me messed up. And another thing, man, take all that bass out your voice. You're going to talk to me with a little respect. Now, I've been knowing your wife for years, man. I got nothing but the utmost respect for her. I would never do anything to disrespect her, man. I'm married myself, man. I wouldn't put myself out there like that.
So what the is you? What are you doing while my wife talking on this Zoom, dog? What is you doing?
Yo, I'm not doing anything but my job, man. And again, we both grown-ass men, so you ain't going to talk to me any kind of way. You ain't going to talk down to me, man. You ain't going to call my phone and talk to me like a child, okay?
Let me go and let me put this out here, right here, Ty. Let me tell you right here, Ty. Let me tell you this. Right now, I'm telling you right here for Lord. I swear to you, man, if I see when my wife get on the Zoom again, if I find out you on there touching yourself, look like you wanking at her, I promise you, soon as this virus get through, I promise you, all that Zoom golly gonna get your ass whooped. I'm telling you right now, dog. Cut that bullshit out on that damn conference, man.
Hey, man, like I done told you, okay? Man, you need to quit talking to me that way. And you know what? You, by the way, man. You ain't gonna call me and talk all this.
No, you, man. You ain't gonna be with my wife with that bullshit, touching yourself, wanking.
With your wife, man.
What is you wanking your motherfucking eye for, man?
What? I ain't winking at your wife. Are you crazy or something? Are you touched in the head, man? What's wrong with you?
I'm gonna touch your motherfucking ass up if I find out you on that Zoom with that all that Zoom golly bullshit gonna get you up.
Well, I tell you what, you better thank God for the coronavirus, because if it was anything different, I'd be at your house on your ass right now. You hear what I'm saying?
You can say what you want and do what you want. Matter of fact, soon as this get up out the air, it's me and you, partner. Oh, Zoom golly, mother, me and you.
Ain't nothing between us but opportunity. Whenever you ready, mother.
Ain't nothing between us but that virus. And as soon as that gone, it's me and you. I told my wife you was over there doing that bullshit. I told Catrice that.
Bro, I done told you more than once. I have nothing but respect for your wife, but me and you, we ain't, bro. Wait till this over, man. All this bullshit. You calling me on my phone, talking all this and I'm trying to do something. I got a married woman in this house making me crazy right now. Are you out your mind, man? Whenever you ready to come over here and get your ass whooped, you go ahead and come over here. You go ahead and jump. Okay, let me ask you this here. Do you know Dwayne, Bean, and Big Mike? Do you know them? Hell yeah, I know them. Them my boys, man. So what you know about them? What I know about them, Ty, is they told, Ty, listen to me, they told me to call you. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked. You got pranked by your boy Dwayne, Bean, and Big Mike. I'm gonna whoop they ass. Yo, Tom, you have my blood pressure up, man. I thought I was going to go to jail for real.
Hey, man, we got to laugh during this time right now, baby. It's time. We got to laugh, man.
Bro, that is the most excitement I've had since lockdown. Thank you, man.
Hey, man, so y'all, your job doing all these, y'all doing Zoom conferences? You're doing a lot of them?
Yeah, man, that's all we've been doing, man. Because, we can't go anywhere, can't meet up with people. So, man, we've been doing them a whole lot, man. That's all we've been doing.
I hear you. Well, hang in there, man. Be safe. Keep your family safe, man. And try to put a laugh on somebody's face. That's all the nephew trying to do, man.
And you know what, man? We appreciate everything you do during this time, man. You guys are helping us stay up. So thank you, bro.
All right, man. 2020, let me know this, man. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Show with Nephew Tommy.
Zoom golly. There it is.
Junior, you got any dates, man?
I got something coming up in the fall, man. I'm not gonna do nothing this summer, man. I'm gonna start a room this summer, but that's about it. I'm not
You gonna start a room?
Yeah, I'm gonna start a room in Atlanta, man. Just where I can work out at.
Oh, I thought you said you're going to start a rumor in
No.
Atlanta.
No, start a room.
Junior, didn't you do that once before?
Yes, sir. I sure did.
What does that mean, Junior? What does that mean, Steve?
Start a comedy room. Where we go work out and
Yeah.
jokes.
I came through that one time. I didn't go
sure
up. I just came through.
He came through. Uncle, I'm back on the radio on Saturdays here in Atlanta, too. So, I do that.
All right, Junior.
Yeah. So,
Magic
back on
107.5,
97.5.
10 to 2, baby. 10 to 2.
That's right.
Catch me each and every Saturday, man. So,
you have a
got
great
the
show.
radio
I like
airway. Gonna tell people where to meet me. I just gotta find a room. I gotta find a good place around here where we can do it at. That's what I'm trying to find.
Oh, I don't know. I ain't been nowhere. I don't go out no more, Junior. I can't help you.
Yeah, I know. Where you live, why would you go out?
Well, them days is over. Them go out days is done.
Yeah.
For sure.
So, Junior, you have to find a spot, and then you have to go and perform there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a spot to have everybody come out, man. We're gonna have some fun this summer, man.
Okay, yeah. Now that the world is opening back up a little bit, we'll definitely come and support you.
Plus, this vaccination, I'm gonna need to get up a little bit more because I have sickle cell. I can't really risk this.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's
right.
That's another thing. So.
Yeah. Matter of fact, your ass need a mask on right now.
Right now.
Even at work.
Even at work on this
while
Zoom.
on the mic and on Zoom. All right, Junior, thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment and national news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, in trending medical news, guys, the Black Coalition Against COVID-19 will be hosting a special called Making It Plain Town Hall. That will be tonight, June 29th at 7 Eastern Time. The live event will feature White House leaders, medical professionals, and labor union experts who will discuss how COVID-19 is impacting Black, unvaccinated essential workers as America reopens. Join the conversation tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern on Facebook. facebook.com/blackdoctor.org. That's facebook.com/blackdoctor.org. Or you can go to youtube.com/blackdoctor.org. All right?
Good.
Okay.
Taking care of business. I
Good
like
information,
it. Yeah. Don't miss out on that information for sure.
Yeah.
Let's go, y'all. We got to get vaccinated. Let's do this.
Yeah,
It ain't
I
over.
I really don't understand the hesitancy, but at the same time, everybody has to make the decision for themselves.
Yeah.
I'm not going for the theory portion of it. Let me just tell you this: my in-laws, who are in their 80s, both of them, their nurse gave them COVID. The doctor said, "Thank God you all had them vaccinated. This could have been really bad."
Yeah.
They suffered hardly any symptoms at all.
Good news.
I mean,
That's
at
good
best, my mother-in-law had a little cold, but my father-in-law and they have pre-existing conditions. So I thank God for the vaccination because it would have been bad for them.
Amen. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the town hall meeting is for. Educate yourself
Yeah.
so you can learn about it.
You know,
That's right.
my crazy ass sister won't take it. Not Mona. Polly.
Polly. Oh,
Yeah, I don't want to take no shot. Okay, well, stay your ass at the house.
Steve.
No, you got to stay your ass at the house now. I want to go out, but I'm scared to go out. So she just at the house. Now, ain't no problem. You can stay at the house, but
It's like a weight
you
come
do
off
understand.
your
Yeah.
Huh?
It's like a weight come off your shoulders once you get vaccinated. Like
I felt
really,
relieved
you was
when I did
relieved.
it. Yeah, I'm telling you.
I mean, I lost 4 friends in COVID. So, to
Really?
COVID. Yeah, 4 of them. And couldn't go to their funerals because there was only 10 people allowed. So, that was a personal reason why I got vaccinated. Not a reason why, but that was a big one. 4 friends, good friends. Not nobody that I see every now and then. People I just talk to. People you just talk to.
Yeah. And hit
So-
home like a lot of people listening to us right now lost loved ones and friends and family.
Oh, I lost a couple people I knew, not close friends, but some people I knew definitely I lost, and
Yeah, I think
had some
everyone-
really, really close calls with some too. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone knows someone who's been touched by COVID in some way.
For sure.
For sure. Yeah. Well, moving on, it is time now for Tell Me Something Good Black Girl Magic News, okay? Yes,
I
that
like
is the
that.
title. Yeah. Track star Gabby Thomas just set a new world record, making her the second fastest woman of all time. Thomas just set a new record, yes, with the record-breaking speed of 21.61 seconds that's 21.61 seconds in women's 200 meter. All right.
the girl was rolling. I
Well,
saw
That
it.
girl was
Woo.
running.
I'm talking
Yes.
about gone.
Woo!
Yes.
She will be heading to Tokyo for the Summer Olympics. Gabby didn't fall too far behind Florence Griffith Joyner. Now that this black girl magic Harvard grad has reached this amazing feat, she's planning her next goal. She's going to have to map out a different trajectory for her life now, she says. She wants to make the Olympic team. Yeah.
She's done that. That's amazing.
All right, Steve. Yeah, we got to move on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Ann Tripp.
Okay, good morning, everybody. This is Ann Tripp with the news. I'm going to start with Florida, folks. According to the latest report out of Surfside, Florida, the remains of now 11 people have been recovered out of what's left of that 12-story beachfront condo building that collapsed last Thursday. That leaves over 150 residents still missing and unaccounted for. 150. That's a staggering number. Unaccounted for. Miami-Dade County Mayor Daniela Levy-Cava says the search, though, goes on day and night.
We're going to continue and work ceaselessly to exhaust every possible option in our search. I repeat, the search and rescue operation continues.
And now the search and rescue team in Miami has been joined by teams from other parts of Florida, as well as teams from Mexico, even Israel. The work is painstakingly slow because the big pieces of concrete can be removed by machine, but everything else has to be removed by hand. And they're using both video cameras and also listening devices to try and find victims, because sometimes in these things, sometimes a victim is caught in an air pocket and that person is alive. So they're trying to find anybody, any live victims. The Biden administration defending yesterday's airstrikes against Iraq-backed militia in Iraq and Syria. Iran-backed militia, rather. It was in Iraq and Syria. The White House press secretary Jen Psaki says the action was meant to protect U.S. and allied positions on the ground.
The president's view is that it was necessary, appropriate, and deliberate action, these strikes designed to limit the risk of escalation. We will take, and he believes we should and will take necessary and appropriate measures to defend U.S. personnel, partners, and allies in the region.
Now, Psaki adds that the administration did notify the appropriate members of Congress before the action was taken. He just didn't go out, they say, like a cowboy. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton filed a suit against a company called Blessings in No Time, or Bint, accusing it of running a pyramid scheme during the pandemic. The lawsuit accuses Bint of defrauding mostly black Texans out of tens of millions of dollars, collecting some $1,400 from each person and promising to bless their family and bring that sum up to $11,000 if they get some other people to sign up. That, folks, is a pyramid scheme, okay? When somebody says that, run. Finally, though, today is National Hug and Kiss Day.
Oh, wow. Really, 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 truly wow.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now back to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Steve, you know, you and your lovely wife, Marjorie, especially Marjorie, love fashion, okay? You've been really fly on episodes of Celebrity Family Feud, if we must say so ourselves. Don't we agree, everyone on the show? Yes?
Yeah, I agree.
Blue cheese,
I seen
blue
them.
cheese, blue cheese.
You've been watching them, Junior?
Yeah, I've been watching. I see him. Man, I be like, ooh.
That boy clean, ain't he?
That boy know what he doing.
Yeah.
He does.
All right, so let's talk about a little bit about style, Steve. You know, tell us about your style. I mean, what I like about it is it's youthful. You never, you know, you always tell us about your age. You don't hide your age. And a lot of guys your age look their age, but you dress youthful, but you still keep it age appropriate. You know what I mean? So let's talk about
the
that.
swag.
Yeah, you do all of that. Yeah.
I mean, I've always been a fan of dressing up. Mm-hmm. And I've always been like, you know, into fashion. But, I mean, of course, it's evolved over the years, you know. I used to be strictly urban. Mm-hmm. And I represented the urban culture for show.
Very well,
you know,
at that time, for those times.
Baggy pants, you know, gaiters.
Or the cuff.
Yeah, all of that.
hat.
And so, you know, as I've grown older, slowly, I mean, I've always just evolved. I have a stylist that I hired a little over a year ago, and he's more like fit and what's really out, color combinations. But we had a talk this year. I said I wanted to go back to some of the colors because of my Facebook watch show. They said we don't want you to wear, you know, shirts and ties like you did on your talk show in the first season of Facebook. Okay. We want you to just, you know, what would you wear? And I said, well, I could just wear what I wear when I'm not on TV, which is a little more cutting and fashion forward.
Yes.
And so we decided to go back to a little bit more colors and do some more different fabrics that I would wear if I was just out. Now, Celebrity Family Feud, a conscious decision was made, was to go back to the colors, Kings of Comedy colors, but with the new tailored fit.
Yeah, cut.
And then we did some more fabrics. We started doing a lot of monotones and stuff like that. He introduced
This is
me
strategy. You serious?
I know.
I love it, Steve.
Intentional.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And it's fun to watch it happen. You know, this new stylist is really smart to what's out and what's not. And everything that's out ain't for me. So I just really make it my own, like you said. You know, I keep it age appropriate because, you know, I am 64 years old.
Blue cheese forever. Coming up in 34 minutes after the hour, we'll talk about summertime. It is upon us right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, you guys know that it's summertime. People can't wait to travel and go on vacation. So, Steve, I got to ask you this. What do you like most about going on vacation? Yesterday, we saw you and Marjorie fishing. Junior, I know you and your family fish. Tommy, you and your mommy fish. What's happening? Steve?
Oh, well, we were just out in the backyard. That's all. We weren't
fishing.
Oh, you better ball. You better ball, big dog. We were just out in the backyard.
Yeah,
No,
you
y'all
heard
said
it, right?
go on vacation. We ain't go on vacation. It ain't vacation time. If I was on vacation, why is I'm on this radio? That ain't vacation today.
Right. All right, Junior.
Just
come
went
on.
out back. But see, Marjorie, she want to fish. I got to go down there and set all her rods and stuff up for her. And I wasn't even trying to fish. I had on slides and everything. But then she down there, she want to use another rod. So I had to go down there to show her how to use that type of rod. She want to use my rod, which I use a bait caster. She ain't ready for that because now she going to bird nest all day long. She threw I told her not to use my rod one time. Well, it's 3 different rods. It's an open face.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bell hosel,
Right.
you know, and then it's a bait caster. I use a bait caster. Well, that's you don't know nothing about it. Shirley, what you asked me for?
We're listening. We're listening.
But see, I don't. Shirley asked me.
people
Then
that
when I tell her,
fish.
then I don't know nothing about this. What you
If
asked
you're
me
talking
for?
about bait casters, just throw the rod in the water and catch a fish. What,
That ain't what it
all
is.
this extra stuff.
Okay, so anyway, we was
Lose me
outside.
with that.
In the backyard. That's your point.
I don't know.
We
He's
wasn't
mad.
on vacation.
He's so bad.
Hell, you bring it up for?
Come on,
I saw
Junior,
you
know
and Marjorie on there fishing. Go ahead, tell her something, Junior. She can understand. Don't say nothing complicated.
Oh, okay. Well, then,
Say worm or something.
Yes, thank you.
Shirley, we don't fit. We crabbing people. We crab. You know, we go down together. We got the crab. You know,
Oh,
when we
y'all
do
crab.
get down. Yeah, we do crab. You know, when we do get down there, Tommy, because it'd be a fight on the way down there because somebody did forgot the nets. Now we got to stop and get nets. Now we got to go get bait. It'd be all day. By the time we get there, the damn crabs that went back in the water. They took too long. Too long. We were waiting to get caught. They take too long.
Too many stops.
2 minutes stop. Somebody got to go to the bathroom.
That's funny.
I'm hungry. Man, I was like, this is the worst trip. That's us.
Tommy, you were fishing the other day in Tampa.
I did. I fished in Tampa the other day. I caught a unique, well, it was unique to me. I never caught one. A fish called a pompano. I don't know if you ever heard of that, but I caught a pompano. Supposedly good for eating, but I
Did you eat it? Oh, yeah. You didn't.
I didn't eat it, but that was the first time of me catching one, which was a good experience. Out in the Bay of Tampa, catching some fish. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what me and but I can fish in. Hold on. I can fish in my backyard.
You're right.
Oh, okay. Ooh-wee.
Yes, he can.
I ain't got that kind of. I ain't got that kind of lake that he got.
You are on a lake.
Yeah, he can fish.
I ain't got the lake he got, but I
No,
got.
I'm not on
no.
a lake. I'm not on a lake.
That's right.
I'm
you
not
on a
out the
river.
lake. Big boy got lake property at his estate. At the chateau.
But you got a river.
I'm just a little share river property with other people. I don't get the lake.
It just happened to go
Stuff
by.
going on, man.
Chateau Lake.
Is this whose lake is bigger than mine? Size matters? Is that what we're talking about right now?
Hell.
I just want to get in
this
vacation
conversation.
mode. Yeah.
Oh, I want some vacation.
It's time.
But Steve, I
Here
thought you were
come.
going down to the chateau. Remember you said that.
You were going to hang
No,
with Tommy.
I didn't go nowhere.
Have you
looking
ever been
forward to it.
fishing, Carla? Because I've never been fishing.
No, I want to learn. It seems relaxing. Is
Learn.
it, guys?
Oh, it is. It's very.
Yeah.
Out there.
What do you have
It's
to learn?
one of my absolute
I don't know
favorite
how to
things to
fish,
do.
girl.
Oh, it's an art.
It's your favorite thing to learn. You see what Steve says is one of his favorite things to do.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I like fishing more than I like playing golf or smoking cigars.
What?
You love
All right.
doing that. Okay.
No, fishing is dope, man.
All right, well, we're moving on. Okay. Coming up next, the nephew is here, and he'll have a prank phone call for you right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is me, my husband, the girlfriend, and the kids. It's a lot going on, and we'll get
Busy.
into that. Yeah, we'll get into it in just a little bit. Right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Yo, baby, got my babies name. Your baby got my baby name. Your baby got my baby name. Yeah, that's it right there. Come on, Cat. Your baby got my baby name.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Patricia. Patricia.
Speaking. Who is this?
How you doing? Listen, my name is Floyd. I wanted to give you a call. Your daughter, she attends middle school, right?
I'm sorry, what's your name again?
Floyd.
Okay, what can I do for you?
Well, like I said, your daughter, she do go to middle school, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now her name is Derica.
Why you need to know that?
Okay. Well,
is something wrong or something?
No, nothing wrong. I mean, I don't mean to alarm you or nothing like that, but
okay,
let me see.
So what you calling me for?
Well, here's the situation. My daughter actually goes to middle school along with your daughter.
Okay.
And it's a bit of a problem that has arisen that me and my wife just found out about.
Okay. What, they having some issues, Derek and your baby, in some kind of like trouble or something?
No, nothing like that. But
my baby don't fool with nobody at that school. She don't mess with nobody. She on the honor roll and everything. I don't have no problems out of Derica.
Right.
Like none.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to figure out why you calling me.
Let me tell you, Miss Patricia, what the problem is. See, my daughter name is Derica.
Okay.
So and it just blew me and my wife away that it was another Derica that went to school.
Okay, all right. I don't know too many Derrickas. That's a unique name. That's cute. Okay.
Right. Well, here's the problem. Me and my wife actually, when it was time to name our child, we thought we was really picking a name that nobody would ever pick out for their daughter. And to have another Derica in the school, that blew us away. And I guess the real reason why I'm trying to call you, Miss Patricia, see if there's something maybe we can work out. Maybe. Like your Derica, does she have a middle name or a nickname she can be called by, in opposed to both of them being Derica? Because we really wanted our child to be the only one with this name.
Okay, wait the up. Now you calling me and you asking me to change my baby's name?
Well, I mean, you ain't really got to legally change. I mean, but just start calling her something else,
No, wait a minute. So what, you the naming police or something? Do you know how many Anns and Lewises and Patricias out there? What if I asked every in the United States to change their name from Patricia? You know how crazy that is?
And I understand that.
You must be on drugs.
No, what I'm trying to say is, this is something that we really have for our baby girl was this name, and we didn't want nobody else to have this. So does your Derica have a middle name she can use?
No. We're going to call her Derica like we've been calling her. You name your baby Dee. Let's call your baby Dee then. You change y'all change y'all baby name at the school.
I'm not calling my baby no Dee.
I don't give a what you call it, but I'm not changing my baby name.
Hey, listen, okay, look, I'm trying to call you and handle this like adults, but you seem to see you're going to push my button and take me to another level.
Obviously, you ain't calling me trying to handle no just asking me to change my baby name. Call my baby something else at the school because y'all want y'all baby name to be Derica and the only Derica in the school. Hey, you know how many other kids at the damn school got the same name?
I understand that, but for my baby girl, it ain't supposed to be like that.
Huh? Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your baby girl and your wife. But, I'm not changing my baby damn name. Y'all call y'all baby D.
No, what I'm trying to do is get it rectified that we can call.
So how the you get my phone number? I know that school ain't gave you my number.
I got your number. Don't worry about how I got it. The problem is that what we're talking about right now is what can we start calling your child?
I don't give a I know that school ain't called you and gave you my damn number.
Listen, ma'am, all I'm trying to do is figure out what can we start calling your daughter.
Derica, like she been being called. You and your wife, y'all need to go down to the vital statistics office and get y'all baby name or conjure up some other kind of name for her. But my baby gonna keep the same damn name.
Let me explain something to you. I've been trying to be calm with you.
You done lost your
but if you don't find something else to call her, I'm gonna get all the other kids to start calling.
Number. How you get my number?
Don't worry about how I got the number. Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. If you don't find another name, I'm gonna start getting the kids to call your daughter something else.
You get them to call my baby something else. I promise you I'm whipping everybody's who call my baby something else.
You're gonna have to change your baby name. I want my baby name to be Derica.
Joe, come up in here. This is
excuse me? My princess is supposed to be the only one named Derica.
Had the children call your baby something else at the school.
I'm going to have these kids starting tomorrow at school calling your daughter something else.
I'm not staying on this phone with you like this no more. Hang up off my phone and don't call me.
Let me tell you something. I got one more thing I need to say to you. You listen to me?
What?
Are you listening to me?
I'm listening to you. What?
This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your girlfriend.
I'm gonna get her. Wait, that's better. Oh, y'all, my favorite one. Y'all, come in. They didn't prank me on this phone. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, that's so bad.
You all right, baby?
I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm gonna get her.
Your girlfriend
I'm gonna get her.
got you, baby.
Oh, that is so. Oh, I am so sorry. Oh, but you got my nerves bad this morning. Lord have mercy. Lord, I gotta catch my breath.
I got one more thing I gotta ask you, darling. What is the baddest? I'm talking about the baddest radio show in the land.
Steve Harvey Morning Show. I listen to y'all every morning. Y'all so crazy. Oh, y'all crazy. Lord have mercy. Y'all got my blood pressure up this morning. I love y'all. I listen to y'all show every morning.
Come on.
All right, man.
Come on.
Baby, they had the same name.
Let the baby be Derica.
Okay.
Let the baby
We
name
can't have
be
two
Derica.
Do you know how
at the
crazy you sound?
Right.
Keep it stupid, baby.
She said, you name your baby Dee Dee.
Yeah. That's not gonna happen, people.
You name your baby Dee Dee.
Let me take a look at the stupid calendar and see what we have coming up on the stupid calendar.
Bring it.
Yes, we have coming up on the stupid calendar. We have Virginia Beach Funny Bone. That's on the calendar. That's July 16th, 17th, and 18th. That's on the stupid schedule. Also on the stupid schedule is Washington, D.C. for the hit TV show Ready to Love. Getting ready to be there for about 3 or 4 months, shooting across the entire city. That's the whole DMV there. That's D.C., Maryland, Virginia. The nephew is coming to town, so that is the stupid schedule. So be on the lookout. You may be a part of the schedule and be able to experience stupid at its best. It doesn't get any better than that.
Who is this?
A girl.
Excuse me, who is this?
I don't know who that is.
Who are you?
What?
Where's Tommy and bring him back?
Yeah. What have you done with Tommy?
Who is in there?
It's just,
yes.
Just trying to be, a little bit of both, a little bit of Tommy, a little bit of Thomas, just kind of blend that thing and just let people know what the hell going
why?
on and what's on the stupid schedule. Do y'all not like Thomas?
Hey, man,
We just never know.
Did you just throw your hand, Shirley? Did you just throw? What was that? What was it?
That was boy bye to Thomas.
Who are you?
We a morning show. We ain't the Quiet Storm.
Yeah. Tell him, Junior.
Okay. Get ready, stupid, coming to town. Virginia
you.
Beach, Funny Bone, baby. July 16th, 17th, and 18th. Stupid at its best. Straight ignotrosity is on the road. And Washington, D.C., I'll keep it sexy when I get there. Y'all stay tuned, all right? There you have it.
Better. There we go. All right, listen. Thank you, nephew.
Who knows?
Up, the Strawberry Letter today. Me, my husband, the girlfriend, and the kids. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. You could be the ones you could be the one whose letter we're reading right now. That's what I'm trying to say. You never know.
Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
All right, thank you, nephew. Subject, me, my husband, the girlfriend, and the kids. Woo. All right, let's get into this one. Dear Steve and Shirley, I am 42. I'm a 42-year-old married woman, and I've been married for 4 years. I have 2 children from my first marriage, and he came with 4 children from his first marriage. A month ago, we celebrated our 4th wedding anniversary, and I found out that he had a girlfriend for as long as we've been married. She called him early on the morning of our anniversary, and I answered since he was putting out the trash. The number was stored as Damien, so I thought it might be one of his coworkers. It was a woman on the phone, and she said, "Good morning, babe. What time will you be here?" I responded, and she was startled to hear my voice, but she called me by my name. She said it was her daughter's 3rd birthday, and I asked, "Whose daughter?" She poured out her heart to me and said she has 2 children by my husband, a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. Her voice sounded familiar, and I asked her real name, and she said, "We go to the same hairstylist, but we have never met." I told her to wait till my husband came back in so he could clear things up. I had her on speakerphone, and he was shocked to walk in and hear her voice. I asked if he really was the father of her children, and he said yes. He's done 2 DNA tests to prove it. He sat on the bed next to me and took the phone from me. We cried together, and he asked me to forgive him. Since that day, I've met his other 2 kids, which gives us a total of 8 children. D has planned to move away for a while and asked us to keep the kids. I'm barely dealing with the affair, and now I have to raise his outside children. My husband keeps saying he chose to marry me and not her. What do I do in this situation? Please help. Okay, first of all, you say no. Okay, no, you're not taking care of anyone's kids. This woman has a lot of nerve. I mean, she has to be slightly out of her mind, I'm thinking, because she can keep her own kids. I know she didn't think you would be babysitting the kids when she was sleeping with your husband. You think? Just because you forgave him doesn't mean you have to stay with him. So what, you guys cried together? What else could he do in that moment, okay? What else could he do? He was busted. Yeah, cry. That's good. Let's go there. And don't you look, don't you go feeling all sorry for your husband and, getting soft on him. He cheated on you. He cheated. Inside, he was probably praying you didn't kill him in his sleep when you guys were crying together, and that's why he cried.
Sleep? Ain't nobody going to sleep in that house.
That's why he cried. He was scared. Okay, he made not 1 but 2 kids with this woman. Was he crying then? Maybe in ecstasy. Stop feeling like you have to do something. You've asked us, what do you do? He said he chose to marry you. Okay, he also chose to cheat and have 2 kids with this woman who goes to the same stylist as you. So she knows all about you, your husband, the girlfriend, and the kids. The girlfriend doesn't need to go anywhere. Talking about she needs to move away for a little while. No, you should make her stay right here and deal with her own kids. You take your kids and leave them. Steve?
Subject, me, my husband, the girlfriend, and the kids. This letter should read like I said in the promo. Me, my husband, the girlfriend, and the kids, the police, the hospital, Child Protective Services, and the coroner.
Oh, wow.
All this need to be in this letter. This lady's 42, been married 4 years, got 2 children from her first marriage. He came with 4 children from his first marriage. And a month ago, they celebrated their 4th wedding anniversary, so that means you all don't have any children together.
Right.
You got 2 before, and he had 4 before. And you celebrate your 4th, and you found out that he's got a girlfriend for as long as y'all been married. Now, here's what happened. She called him early on the morning of our anniversary. I answered the phone. Why? Because he was putting out the trash. The number was stored as Damien, so I thought it might be one of his co-workers. It turned out it's a woman on the phone. She said, "Good morning, babe. What time will you be here?" What? And I responded, and she was startled to hear your voice. But she called you by your name and said it was their daughter's 3rd birthday, and I asked, whose daughter? And that's when she poured out her heart. Now, let's stop right here. This man had an affair 3 years ago, which was mean that the baby had making the baby 9 months, 10 months before that. And they had this baby on the same day as your anniversary. That's ironic, man. And so now he asked her, "Good morning, babe. What time will you be coming by here?" Now, I don't know how he was going to play the birthday and the anniversary. God, dog.
Exactly.
Now, she expecting him over there, "Hey, babe, what time will you be here?" What he finna tell his wife on anniversary that he finna go, and they got a baby's birthday. Boy, this is ugly. When we come back, it gets ugly up.
Yeah, we'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Subject, me, my husband, the girlfriend, and the kids. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, let's recap today's Strawberry Letter, Steve. The subject, me, my husband, the girlfriend, and the kids.
Yeah, this lady's married to this man for 4 years. Come to find out, he done had a girlfriend the whole time, and she's pregnant. She has a 3-year-old by him and a 1-year-old. We ain't even got to the 1-year-old yet. And she called the man's house while he was out taking the trash out, and the wife picked up the phone because it was listed under Damien. She thought it was one of the co-workers. And it was a woman on the phone, and the baby, she answered the phone and said, "Good morning, babe. What time will you be here?" And then the lady answered the phone and said she was startled to hear my voice, but she called me by my name. She said it was their daughter's 3rd birthday. I asked whose daughter. She poured out her heart to me. She has 2 children by my husband, a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. I don't know how he was going to play this birthday and anniversary. Lord Jesus, I wish you'd put that in this letter. Her voice sounded familiar, and I asked her real name, and she said, "We go to the same hairstylist, but we've never met." Now, she's fully aware of you. You haven't been aware of her. I told her to wait till my husband came back in so he could clear things up, because undoubtedly this woman is doubting that this woman got the right man. You talking about y'all got a baby.
Right. Who's baby?
I had her on speakerphone. He was shocked to walk in and hear her voice. Lady, shocked is an understatement. Shocked ain't what he was.
What was he, Steve?
I'm going to tell you, man, on the inside of his head, there was a cherry bomb M80 explosion. I mean, his whole brain liquefied and was running around his head loose. He was not shocked. This is what his brain sounded like when he walked in and heard you talking to her. That's how scrambled.
That's a lot.
It was, the people was running around in his head having a riot. He didn't know what was that. It was that type of noise. So then
his pants couldn't have been clean, dog. His pants
dog, he didn't know what happened to him. And then he was shocked to hear her voice, understatement. I asked if he really was the father of the children. He on speakerphone. He got to say yes. And he's done 2 DNA tests to prove it. He sat on the bed next to me and took the phone from me. Let me get this heifer off this speakerphone. First of all, baby. It gave him a little bit of relief to have the phone.
Oh, did it?
It just a little bit. It wasn't much, but it was just. And then we cried together.
Who cares?
I wouldn't have gave a damn about together, but I sure would have been crying though.
Yeah, what else can you do?
It wouldn't have mattered to me if you joined in or not. I'm crying.
He was lucky to be alive at that
and
point.
And he asked me to forgive him. Well, now, a lot of time has occurred because she went from, he asked me to forgive him to, since that day I've met his other 2 kids. That's a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, which gives us a total of 8 kids. Here where the letter gets stupid. D, now this is the heifer name.
The girlfriend, yeah.
D has planned to move away for a while, and she asked us to keep the kids. What?
Exactly.
Whoa. Where D going?
She has to move away.
D sound like she finna go get a fresh start.
She's stressed out.
D finna get some of this stress off of her.
Yes.
D been tired of living this lie. Now that's why she just poured her heart out, because she was tired of holding this. And now you on the phone, let this go. And now since I done let it go, let me go get me a fresh start. Y'all keep these kids for me, because I need to go start over. I need to find me a new life somewhere. No, helpful. And then she said D has planned to move away for a while and asked us to keep the kids. What you mean, a while? What the hell is a while? You gonna see your sister for a week and you coming back? What the hell is a while?
Take your kids.
What about
I'm barely dealing with the affair, and now I have to raise his outside children. No, you don't.
No.
And wait a minute, how do D get the break?
Exactly.
D did the deed, now she get the break.
She did the dirt.
My husband keeps saying he chose to marry me and not her. Well, that ain't no consolation prize.
You can't tell.
Yeah, I would rather you married her and asked me to be the sideline chick. Let me make that decision.
Right.
But no, you married me, got me thinking I got something, and not come to find out you got a sideline chick. So you want to know what you should do. First of all, the kids have no blame in this.
No, they don't.
My question to you is, are you going to forgive him?
But I'm not keeping them.
I can't tell you what to do. Do you want to remain in this marriage? And only you can answer that question. I'm not going to tell you to leave him, because it don't sound like you planning on doing that. Now, D been living this lie and needs a break, and she sound like she couldn't wait to stop hiding her kids. And I don't know how long he done had a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. It's hard to hide 2 kids.
You know everybody at the salon knows about it.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. The hairstylist got to know.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Right.
But you knew
All
her
right,
voice
Steve.
from being under the damn hair dryer.
Right. Post your
How loud
comments on
y'all in
today's
there talking.
Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Coming up at 46 minutes after, Sports Talk with Junior right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys. Junior is here with Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
What is going on with Scottie Pippen? Oh, my God.
What?
Scottie's out here rattling some feathers, people. Now, he has a book coming out, okay? Now, take that in mind. He has a book coming out called Unguarded. Now, in this book, Scottie Pippen says that Phil Jackson was a racist. Now, I've never heard that about Phil Jackson.
Ever.
You ain't never heard nothing about it. And this is how he got to the conclusion. It was a game against the Knicks. Scottie Pippen was on the sideline with Tony Kukoc. They over there in the huddle. And Phil Jackson drew up a play for Tony Kukoc to hit the game-winning shot and not Scottie Pippen. Pippen took himself out the game. And then Tony Kukoc goes out, hit the shot. Now, where in there is the racism?
He picked a white man to shoot the ball instead of the black dude.
Okay, I thought this was basketball. That's what I thought this was. He didn't call you no names or nothing. This is about the least racist thing I could see.
Yeah,
but that's how he got to.
Real racism to deal with that, Scottie.
Yeah, way too much other stuff going on, man. I mean, and this is the crazy part. Then he says he was not given enough credit. That Michael Jordan was not the real leader in the locker room. He was. And he didn't get any respect from the organization or the press. Now, he got a book coming out, but we're not going to sell this.
We saw the movie.
What movie? Oh, the documentary?
Oh, the documentary.
We saw that. He damn sure looked like the leader in the movie.
Yes.
All the way through.
Come on now.
So, I don't know what it is. Come on, Scottie. This is not a good look, man. I mean, he going after everybody. Kevin Durant said Kevin Durant can't win the championship without any help. Now, this is kind of ironic.
Yes.
I don't know what Scottie talking about. I mean, you did have Michael Jordan. I don't know what.
The greatest help
ever. I got your 6th ring when Jordan retired for them 2 years. Where was you at?
Leader.
Yeah. Since we talk about a leader, Scottie, I mean, you had 2 years to get one. You didn't. He came back. You got 3 more. Sound like you need Jordan. So that's
Here's what I think happened.
Okay.
I think Scottie was writing a book. I think Scottie could have made some off-color remarks, but I don't really see how he could have thought he could print that in the book. I really don't.
He printed it.
I don't either, man.
Yeah, he wants to sell a lot of books.
It got to be. That's all this could be for. Because I don't know why you make that comment, man. I mean, like you said, Uncle, we saw it now. We saw it last run. Now we saw when you didn't come back in the game.
Looked like it was about Michael Jordan.
That's what I was
I was trying to see where the rest of y'all was in there.
All right, thank you, Junior. Coming up at the top of the hour, are your 20s really the best years of your life? Think about that. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
While some people would love to go back to relive their 20s, you hear people talking about that all the time. Were those years really, really the best time of your life? Well, according to a new poll, not everyone thinks so. A new YouGov survey asks Americans, what are the best years of your life? 24% of people do believe that their 20s were the best time in their life, but almost an equal amount say their best years were between 30 and 39. So I got to ask you, Steve and the guys, what years would you say were the best years of your life and why?
Mine?
And if you could,
And if you could what?
And if you could relive any age, what would it be and why?
I go back to 64.
That's last year.
Right, your best year. That's now.
I'm going to go right on back to 64. I'm not going back to them damn 20s of mine.
Why, Steve?
I had every major failure.
Was that when you were homeless in your 20s?
Well, I was just started at 30. Married, flunked out of school, lost a bunch of jobs, didn't have my sugar honey iced tea together. Now, them 20s was brutal for me, man. I learned a lot in them 20s.
Okay.
No, the best years, the Bible promised me this, though. Said, if you honor me, your latter days will be greater. And that's what I'm living. I'm living my best life now. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What about you, Junior?
2011 and on.
So how old were you then, though?
33.
Oh, okay, and up until now.
Yeah, that's the
made
day
him
I
so
got
good?
the call to come work for Uncle Steve on this morning show. Best damn decision and day moving forward. I'm not going back to my 20s. I was starting comedy. I was horrible at it. I wasn't moving nothing. I wasn't getting no work done, and I had no family support. You couldn't go back to nobody's house. Nah, I'm grateful to God for right now. Today, as a matter of fact, this morning, best day of my life.
Did they think it was a stupid career to get into? What do you mean? Yeah.
Surely. Every time a call over there. Well, how much money we make today, Mr. Comedian?
I love your family, Junior.
They be taking them
They
low
just keep it
blows,
one.
boy.
They keep it. Don't say no. Don't say
Don't
no.
even call
Yes.
back.
What about you, nephew? What about
Mid
you?
40s and up.
Okay.
Mid 40s and up.
Not your 20s.
Oh, no. I'm supposed to die 4 times in my 20s. No.
Oh, God.
20s. Oh, my God. I was supposed to be up out here. Supposed to die 4 times, supposed to went to jail 3 times. No.
Okay.
That was it. When this was rough.
So what's so good about your mid 40s till now?
A lot more focused. You know, calm down. 100% calm down. But,
Excuse me?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. You're
it was wilder than this.
Hold, this is a news flash. Okay,
Way
you're
wilder
calm
than this.
now.
CNN,
You're the hothead on the show.
It was way wilder than this.
What
Oh
you
my
say,
God.
Tommy? The word is you're welcome. 'Cause you
What? I've done very well.
There's no way you're calm
Ain't no
now.
way.
There's no way, Tommy.
Man, my 20s, I was snapping right on off. Let's get it cracking. We fight right here, right now, in the church. I don't care. Let's go.
You and your uncle are similar in that you both like to fight.
No, it's not like to, but, you know, if we got to.
You'll rise to the occasion.
Yeah. I ain't running
Yeah,
from
I
it.
definitely don't want to.
Definitely
don't want to. But I'm not standing here while you just whooping on me. You're not going to do that.
Say my favorite line,
Yeah.
Steve. Yeah. What is I'm doing?
Why are you kicking my ass? What is I'm supposed to be doing?
I love that.
Just tell me what it is I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, you gotta fight back, right?
Bro, I ain't here for that.
I just want to know my role.
Right.
Right.
We ain't posing for this picture.
Right.
I didn't agree to do this scene in the movie. It's going to be some pushback over here, Paul.
All right. Okay. We'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, the Daytime Emmys had to apologize to actress Veronica Redd. Veronica Redd took over for actress Marguerite Ray, her role as maid Mamie Johnson on the soap opera Young and the Restless. Veronica Redd, who is still alive, her picture was inadvertently used during the Daytime Emmys in a memoriam segment. The Daytime Emmys released a statement saying, "We deeply regret this era and intend to re-edit this segment for digital releases." Okay. Isn't Cheryl hosting this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, she may have been the one to catch it.
Wait,
Just a story
didn't they
I thought
already
Shirley
have it?
could relate to.
Because I'm always, I know, that's what you
But
guys
y'all,
say.
they already had the Daytime Emmys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well they had to apologize to her.
Yeah,
for
they made the
putting her
mistake.
picture up. Yeah, they made that mistake, saying she was gone already. And thank you, Carla, for pointing that out.
I'm
I
just
do
saying.
have
When
a
I saw the
tendency.
story, I was like,
I do have a tendency sometimes to.
It will take you out of here.
Won't she?
Out of here.
I'm sorry.
She's the
It's
biggest
not a
virtual funeral home I ever seen. She'll get you out of here.
I need to be on Buried by the Bernards.
I get a head start.
I know. Well, at least they apologized.
Yes, they
and,
did.
and made it right. So that's the important thing.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Yes, we will. Coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, in trending medical news, guys, the Black Coalition Against COVID-19 will be hosting a special called Making It Plain Town Hall. That will be tonight, June 29th at 7 Eastern Time. The live event will feature White House leaders, medical professionals, and labor union experts who will discuss how COVID-19 is impacting Black unvaccinated essential workers as America reopens. Join the conversation tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern on Facebook.com/blackdoctor.org. That's Facebook.com/blackdoctor.org. Or you can go to YouTube.com/blackdoctor.org. All right?
Good.
Okay.
Taking care of business. I
Good
like
information,
it. Yeah. Don't miss out on that information for sure.
Yeah.
Let's go, y'all. We got to get vaccinated. Let's do this.
Yeah,
it ain't
I
over.
I really don't understand the hesitancy, but at the same time, everybody has to make the decision for themselves. I'm not going for the theory portion of it. Let me just tell you this: my in-laws, who are in their 80s, both of them, their nurse gave them COVID. The doctor said, "Thank God you all had them vaccinated. This could have been really bad."
Yeah.
They suffered hardly any symptoms at all.
Beautiful.
Good news.
I mean, at best, my mother-in-law had a little cold, but my father-in-law and they have pre-existing conditions. So I thank God for the vaccination because it would have been bad for them.
Amen. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the town hall meeting is for. Educate yourself so you can learn about it.
You know,
That's right.
my crazy ass sister won't take it. Not Mona, my other Polly.
Polly. Oh,
Yeah, I don't want to take no shot. Okay, well, stay your ass at the house.
Steve.
No, you got to stay your ass at the house now.
Yeah.
I want to go out, but I'm scared to go out. So she just at the house. Now, ain't no problem. You can stay at the house, but you
like
you do understand.
Yeah.
Huh?
It's like a weight come off your shoulders once you get vaccinated. Like
I felt relieved
when I
did. Yeah, I'm telling you.
I mean, I lost 4 friends in COVID. So,
Really?
to COVID. Yeah, 4 of them. And couldn't go to their funerals because there was only 10 people allowed. You know? So, that was a personal reason why I got vaccinated. A lot of reasons why, but that was a big one. 4 friends, good friends. Not nobody that I see every now and then. People I just talk to. People you just talk to.
Yeah. And hit home like a lot of people listening to us right now lost loved ones and friends and family.
Oh, I lost a couple people I knew, not close friends, but some people I knew definitely I lost. And
I think
had some really, really close calls with some too. So
everyone knows someone who's been touched by COVID in some way.
For sure.
Yeah. Coming up, it is our last break of the day, and at 49 minutes after the hour, we'll have some closing remarks from our fabulous, wonderful leader, our fearless leader, Mr. Steve Harvey, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are, guys, our last break of the day. It's been a pretty good day. Yeah. I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's Tuesday and short week. Well, not short week, but the holidays coming up.
The holidays, I know.
Thank you.
We're in vacation mode, I think.
Get out of here so I can get out to this golf tournament today and tomorrow. You know, I wanted to talk about something because I was Sunday. My closing remarks. Sunday, I watched 2 sermons on computer Sunday. I do that often. Not just Sundays, but whenever I'm doing my meditation. Sometimes I decide. I was watching a sermon by Joel Osteen, and I was thinking about some things after he got through, and I thought about something that I've changed in my thought process that has helped me a great deal. I'm going to try to share it with you. It may not be crystal clear to some people. Some people may get it because they may not understand where I'm coming from. But, I don't worry like I used to. And I know I'm not talking about that saying where if you're going to pray about it, don't worry about it. And if you're going to worry about it, don't pray about it. I'm not talking about that. Because I've been saying that for years and been worrying anyway. I'm talking about really what I've really grown to understand about worry and my future. And I know it's only human nature to be concerned about your future and try to figure out your next move and what you're going to do now. That's human nature. And I've been extremely guilty of that. I mean, I spend a great deal of time thinking about my future, my next move. I even took it so far was I would set a goal and then I would go about the goal with the idea of how I thought the goal should be accomplished. Now, that's human nature also, correct? But as I've grown older, I've found out that, Steve, you have to not only have your goals and the things you want in life, and you have to have a plan, but you have to open up your plan also, Mr. Harvey, to the will of God. That has been the key for me of late. And I really started gathering this during the pandemic. See, sitting down during the pandemic got me really, really in a better place with my spirituality because it made me understand it a lot better. I mean, just a lot better, So I was sitting there and I thought about all the times that I worried about different things, But what I had to come to terms with was, as I planned my life and I and I wrote down the steps I thought it should go, the key that I was missing was I failed to incorporate God's will. And that right there would cause me, because God gives us the power of choice and God allows us as the creatures that he created to make decisions. He has to allow me to make those decisions. Just like I could decide to use God's will, I can also decide to do it my way. So in doing it my way, I found that I was working against myself sometime because he had to go ahead and let my will exist because that's the power of my choice. And then I have to work back through it later when I find out God really wanted me to do something else. I don't know if I'm explaining this right, and I knew I was going to have a struggle with it because I don't have the order of it in my head. But if you could stay with me for just a second, I'm going to clean it up for you. if what I was working on and what I was planning on was not exactly the will of God, and he would have done it another way, me going about it, doing it my way, was getting in the way of his way, and it was delaying the blessing, and it was causing me to take the long way round. Does that make better sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So what I had to stop doing was, I had to stop making these concrete plans and setting it out there so rigid. This is how I want to go, and then I want this step and that way. So now when I make a plan and I have an idea and I put it on my vision board, I always say, God, give me the understanding to know what your will is and your way is to help me better understand the way you want me to do it, and give it to me in the time and the fashion you got set up for me. And I got out the way. And once I got out the way, y'all, it made the worrying go out the window, because now I don't have to worry about, should I call this person and order this? Should I call that person and see if I can get them to see it this way? No, man. I asked God for it. I put it out there. I made a plan, but I opened it up to the will of God. And I got to tell y'all something, man. It has changed the worry factor, because now that I know that God is always working on my behalf and always working on your behalf, just like he always has, I just had to get out the way so I could allow him to do it his way. Because it's only going to happen in a certain amount of time, in due time anyway. It's not going to always happen when you want it to anyway. Have you heard somebody say if you want something bad enough, it'll happen? Do you know how untrue that is? You know how many things I've really wanted and never got? That ain't true. You can want it all you want. But if you can learn to put it into God's will, you will be amazed how you could get it, and you could get it in a way that he wants you to have it, and he fix it up in a way where can't nobody take it from you. And it causes you not to worry anymore. And that's the thing I've come to. I'll try to better explain it again tomorrow maybe, but I hope you got something from it. Those are my closing remarks. Have a great day. Bye.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.